Hey look, Reese Benlier! Pikachu vs. Goku! I wonder who's going to win! Anyway, happy Mother's Day, guys. And today's question today is, what did you get your mother for Mother's Day? My mom is obsessed with the Wii, so I ended up getting her a Wii game. I think Trivial Pursuit for the Wii, because she's really into trivia-type games. But anyway, leave that comment about what you got your mother. And if you don't like your mother, I guess you can just say that. If your mother's dead, that's sad, I don't want to hear about it. But anyway, look, Pikachu just got pwned again. Oh! Hey guys, I have a battle here with Opazen, and yeah. So he messaged me and he's like, yo, let's battle. I'll leave the link to his profile in the description. Check him out if you want to. So anyway, I have Azelf, he has Swampert, and we're both going to set up Stealth Rocks. I'm just going to go for a Psychic since you can't kill me this turn since my Azelf is sashed. But he doesn't break the sat, or even, get down to 1 hit point. With Waterfall anyway, but he does do over half, so I decide just to explode and hope to kill it, and I do end up killing the Swampert, which is good for me right now. So I decided to go into Caesar. I mean, if it's something I can't handle, I can always just U-turn out, and he has a Spirit Tome, and I'm afraid of the Will-O-Wisp, so I decide to U-turn out and go into somebody who doesn't care too much about being Will-O-Wisped. So I decided to go into Zapdos since he's a special baits guy, but he actually just goes for the Shadow Ball. So that's kind of bad, and he gets the special defense drop, which is kind of annoying. And I decided just to go for Roost just to get some health back. And yeah, he tries to go for the Sucker Punch, which is pretty good for me because it doesn't do anything. And I go for the Thunderbolt as he Shadow Balls, and he's going to Sucker Punch now as I kill him off with Thunderbolt, so that's not too bad at all. I'm able to take down the Spirit Tome pretty early in this match. So, yeah, Zapdos is pretty low health, and I really want to get a Roost off, but he sends out an Alakazam, and I'm not going to be able to get a Roost off against this, obviously. So I decided to go into Caesar because he resists Psychic, and I'll probably scare him away with Bullet Punch. So yeah, he goes for the Shadow Ball, I go for the Bullet Punch, and he predicts my Bullet Punch pretty nicely and decides to go into Feraligatr. So I end up hitting the Feraligatr with Bullet Punch, and that's not too peachy. So now I decide to go into Porgyon-z, which is my Scarf Porgyon-z, as he sets up a Dragon Dance. I know that Scarf Porgyon-z is still faster than Feraligatr after Dragon Dance, so I decided to go for a Tri-Attack. And I did that because I was kind of predicting a switch. I mean, I didn't want to go for the Thunderbolt and be predictable and stuff. But anyway, I get a crit off the Tri-Attack, which is pretty lame for me, but it does take down the Feraligatr. So he goes into Bliss, and I really don't want to get hit in, I don't even know, but I'm not going to be able to do anything to Bliss. He misses the Toxic with Zapdos, which is bad, and, a Toxic Zapdos isn't really that good. I decided to go into Breloom to let him get a Toxic off on that, since I have a Poison Cure on this. So I'm just going to go for a Spore, just to put, the Bliss to sleep, or whatever he sends in, and he goes into Zapdos, and I'm able to get the Zapdos to sleep, which isn't too bad at all. So, looking into my team, I don't have a whole lot to deal with Zapdos, so I decided to go into Porgyon-z, because I have, Tri-Attack and Ice Beam and stuff, so I can just scare him away with something, maybe. So I go for the Tri-Attack, he decides to go into Bliss, which is a pretty smart move, and I'm actually going to get the Freeze Hacks here, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, Bliss has Natural Cure, so he's just going to switch out, and yeah, we end up both switching out. I go into Pinsir, and, well, he stays in to try to dethaw, but now he's going to switch out, and he goes into Zapdos, which is a physical wall, obviously, but I predict to switch into Zapdos and go for a Stone Edge, but I miss, and I guess some of the hacks I've been getting is returned here, because I'm actually going to miss 3 out of the 4 Stone Edges. And because Stone Edge has 8 PP, and Zapdos has Pressure, I'm going to run out of PP before I actually kill this thing, which is epic lame. So I ran out of PP, and Struggle's not going to kill it, I'm pretty sure. And this is a Scarf Pinsir, by the way. And Pinsir's pretty cool, but I have to switch. And I go into Zapdos, just as Death Fodder, because I know he's going to wake up this turn. And he does try to Heat Wave, so it's good I didn't switch into anything, because a lot of my Pokemon still are weak to fire. So I go back into Pinsir, and at this point I realize, crap, I don't even have anything else to neutral effect it since I'm done with Stone Edge. So I decided just to get as much damage as possible, which, that was stupid. I should have kept Pinsir for later, but that was really stupid. So I go into Porgyon-z, and I'm just going to Tri-Attack, or, just scare it away, or, because I know he's not going to be able to stay in because of the stealth rocks. So it's either a KO there, if he switches out, it's just death fodder after that. But I'm not going to stay in against Blissey with porgyon-z, and, I decided to go out into Breloom, because Breloom is pretty awesome against Blissey, and obviously he's not going to be able to do a whole lot to an already poisoned Pokemon with Toxic, let alone an already poisoned Pokemon that has Poison Heal. But I put it to sleep and set up a sub on the Switch, and I decided just to go for the Seed Bomb. I know I could have put it to sleep, but thank God I didn't, because he did try to taunt me. And actually, this Alakazam barely lived the Seed Bomb. I was actually kind of surprised. But, yeah. The second Seed Bomb is going to take down the Alakazam, which is awesome for me. And his last Pokemon is Bliss, and I decided just to go back out into Scizor, just to get rid of the taunt on Breloom, because it's a guaranteed win if I send in Breloom again. So I go into Scizor. He Metronome. So this is a Metronome Blissey, which is pretty funny. He says he needs to get Seismic Toss on this. So that's his kind of semi-replacement. And he actually gets a Charm off the Metronome, like WTF, and that caused him to barely live. And this Blissey is faster than Scizor, so I know he's probably going to soft-boiled, so I have to go back into Breloom now. But he actually doesn't soft-boiled, he just Metronomes again. So that was kind of strange. And I'm just going to put this Blissey to sleep now with Spore. So I'm just going to Spore, sub up, and then just Falcon Punch, because that's like a guaranteed win and stuff. So, yeah. I put it to sleep. Now I'm going to set up a sub, and he's still snoozing, thankfully. And I'm just going to go for a Falco Punch, or aka Focus Punch, but it's really Falcon Punch if you didn't know. He's going to soft-boiled, so we get to see his health go all the way up, and now we get to see his health go all the way down. So great game, Opazen. Rate, comment, subscribe, guys. A fun game overall, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.